Ladies and gentlemen, when Raw goes off, turn us on. We are your Raw recap show. I am the OG Fit Kid, Thomas Montalto, back here in New Jersey.
And I am the president and CEO of the Coming Down the Aisle brand, Mr. Boney Khan.
What's up, Boney? How you doing?
Boner, that's a different show. That's a show after Raw recap.
That would have been the Attitude Era show. What's up, Nick Storm? What's
Nick Storm
up, Austin?
in the house. What up,
How
Austin?
you all doing tonight? So we just finished a version of Raw, which was a little better than the last month or so, but that's not really saying much because it's hard to be as bad as they've made it. But we got the fabulous disaster here with her. we got J-Bone. Guys, I'm going on I got home this morning at 6:30, and by the time I went to bed, it was 7:30, and I was up by 11. So I haven't really slept that much. Yeah, I'm tired. But I'm so dedicated. I sat through Raw, and here we are. We're about to
How was your trip? How was your trip, Tom?
Dude, my trip was amazing. Chicago is awesome. Even more awesome than Chicago is Mike Belcaster and his family and everything they did and showing me the town and eating all the delicious Chicago food. But it was a great
Portillo's.
Portillo's. Have you ever been there?
I have not.
Oh my God, that Italian beef sandwich with mozzarella. Oh, so good. But the people don't want to hear about that. They want to hear about Raw, and I don't know why, but that's what we're here for.
I think your trip, talking about your trip would be more better, but whatever. That's me.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could sit here and talk about my trip all day. I don't mind that at all. I loved my trip. So we got young Anthony checking in. This is day one of not watching Raw anymore for me. Let's see what I missed. Thanks for tuning in. You missed Demolition Return tonight.
Here comes the carrion.
Yeah, but
here comes the burial.
All right. Let's start at the top of the show and we'll work our way down. We have Lashley kicking it off. Another promo with MVP on Lashley, and it turned into craziness because then Damian Priest came out and he wound up challenging him. I guess it wasn't for the title. It didn't really matter because that match was kind of nuts. It didn't last long. No.
It was a good promo. Good promo by MVP. Got some good heat in the crowd. The crowd was really.
I guess we have a funny theme going on tonight, don't we? I don't know what it is. We got Jay Boner and Kinky Cross.
Oh man,
holy smokes! We had the guy. One guy made 2 entrances within the first 10 minutes tonight. What the hell is up with that? I the Sultan. I don't know what BDSM is. What is BDSM?
Well, that's for the Raw after recap.
Okay. I'm old. Young Anthony shouldn't be knowing about that stuff. So Lashley makes an entrance twice within the first 10 minutes. He fights Damian Priest, and then out comes Sheamus, comes running out. And then out comes Drew. I guess Drew is done with Jinder finally, and it turns into a tag team match. I tweeted that live during the breaks, and I guess this is going to a tag team match. They don't need to tell us anymore what's going to happen. We could just predict it.
You don't even need Theo Long to come out. And you're going for a tag team match tonight. Yep. Good Lord.
Anyway, he's wrestling. Poor Cross. He was so good. On NXT, yes. Yeah. On NXT. But we have another guest coming in.
Uh-oh.
Maybe. We'll see. Okay, disappear now. So I don't know what's going on. I thought we had somebody joining us. I thought we had a run-in, but there's no running. No. So it turns into a tag team match, and it just seemed unorganized and crazy, last minute stuff. What do you think?
So let me go back to the promo real quick with MVP. It was really good, and it talked about how how Goldberg was a coward and how the people in San Diego are cowards. Damian Priest comes out and he makes himself kind of look dumb. So because he's got such a scripted promo, and he's like, I don't even know what he said, but it was basically like, you're calling these people cowards, or something along those lines. And MVP's like, no, yeah, I'm calling them cowards. Like, it was horrible. And then they get into their little scuffle, which it looked like Lashley got a nice little lick on Damian Priest there. And,
you saw his side was like all red and
they definitely gave him a receipt. But then we go into the tag team match, and I don't know. I mean, it's just a cluster, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Drew is going to be back in a title picture. I guess it's over that he can't not go for it. Like the one with AEW is consistent. Cody hasn't even been near it. But in this one, like he was in the Money in the Bank match the next week, and it's just so stupid.
Yeah.
MVP just needs a can of Reese's Pieces.
So Nick, I just interviewed Nick for my podcast this week. He's gonna be on my show this on the can't talk. We talked about his Stone Cold ET figure. And we talked about what we need some Reese's Pieces. What?
So yeah, that was just a messy, but at least Drew, like not being involved with Jinder, he seems better again. Like that was so terrible. That was just terrible.
Yeah, it's just it was awful. It was an awful match, SummerSlam. It belonged on the pre-show, to be honest with you. So
yeah, I'm making a prediction here. Okay, early in the show, but my prediction, there's going to be more releases by the end of the week from WWE.
Probably. I mean, it's not
I
hard
agree with that. It's so stupid
to really guess that anymore. I mean, when they do that,
yeah, you could say that every week and be right.
Yeah, the sword is,
yeah. You got Dewdrop, then we go to Dewdrop. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, go ahead. No, that's
you
good.
Got
sorry.
Dewdrop saying she's embracing a Dewdrop name.
Yeah, it makes me sick. It makes me just freaking sick.
And then Eva attacks her backstage and whatever. Like, I mean, I can't wait to see. Not that I can't wait to see them fight because I can really give a shit. But it's just at least like it's. I wasn't sure they were going to break them up, so I'm happy they are. And it'd be nice to see Dewdrop. I can't even fucking call her Dewdrop. Why am I calling her Dewdrop? Piper. Let's call her Piper.
Right.
Piper go on a run. Let's give her name back. Why do you think more releases are coming, Tom? It's just a gut feeling I have of people who haven't been on TV that I could just see them saying, "Oh, let's cut this person. Let's cut this person."
T-Bar and Mace.
Who do I think? Young Anthony's asking, who do I think is getting released? Liv Morgan. I would say she's a goner. I had a whole list in my head. Let me think.
T-Bar and Mace. That just comes to mind.
Yeah, I had a whole list. I'll go through the roster later and tell you everybody who at the end of the show, I'll go through and tell you, and we'll see how many of them I nail. And the Raw roster is so damn thin, and it is, and it sucks. But listen, they don't care. Their roster is already thin. It is. You're right, but that hasn't stopped them before.
Yeah, well, I think they're just going to make a bunch of call-ups.
100%, Nick Storm, 100%. But they don't even have people to call up anymore because they released half the friggin' NXT roster.
Well, I think what they're going to do is, call up your Dakota Kai's, your maybe your Cameron Grimes, LA Knight, those kind of people to fill in those spots, and then move it towards the younger generation. Just like how they were. It's being reported. Then the vertically challenged will be dismissed, and we're gonna go to younger crop of talent in NXT. So why not bring up the LA Knights? LA Knights are a little bit old. He's a little bit older. Cameron Grimes.
I mean, I'd say I'd love to see them call up Gargano and stuff, but I don't want to do that to Gargano because he's never done anything to me.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't know where they go from here. I'll be honest with you.
Actually, this I do agree with this comment strongly. That wait, hold on, let me close that out. And I do think the brand split is coming to an end soon. I've been getting that feeling by the way they've been doing things.
Yeah.
I hope it's coming to an end soon, but I've been seeing other signs. I've been saying it for a long time. I think he's right. Adam Cole to SmackDown. God, I hope not.
Adam Cole's gone.
I was shocked they had him on a commercial for NXT tonight.
I think Adam Cole's done. I thought maybe he would resign, thinking that was a bad decision for him to resign. But I think he's gone. He's done in WWE.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he's smart enough. I said it on here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Don't listen to anything Vince says. Run.
If you listen to what he says, put it in the contract. Every single word.
Yeah, you get it. If they release you, you get all your money.
Right.
So maybe that's enough for the end. I agree too. But so next, after the whole Dewdrop getting attacked, we go to Demolition Cross. Here we go. He's gonna be right there.
Which one is he?
Like, it was uncanny how much he looked like Demolition there.
Oh my god!
Like,
hey,
what did they do?
I love Demolition. They're one of my favorite tag teams of all time.
I love Demolition too. Like, they were a great Road Warrior.
Actually, this isn't the Demolition. This is that right there. That was the staple and the paperclip.
There you go. We'll give away our secrets. And I guess Ricochet's little push is over already because he got buried in a minute.
Yeah.
And it's a shame, but
yeah. Good
exactly.
try, kid.
That's what we've all been saying here at the Turnbuckle Tavern. Do not listen to what Vince tells you. Do not listen to promises. Run as fast as you can. Get the hell out of there.
Run, Adam, run.
Even if you go, I mean, AEW would be perfect, but even if you go back to Ring of Honor, just get the hell out of Dodge, man. Yeah. Get the hell out of there. Then we go to Moist TV. And
okay, here we go. This is...
The salami to tsunami was the line of the night. Like, that was just hysterical. I think said that.
But good Lord. Okay, let's talk about this for a second.
That's true, young Anthony.
Here's a guy. Here's a guy named Logan Paul, okay? And first of all, he has absolutely no right to be in the public spotlight like he is.
Thank you, Universe, for booing the shit out of him.
Thank you, yes.
Yes.
And it made him so uncomfortable. I actually was laughing how uncomfortable it made him. I think that the whole segment was, again, like the whole scripted promos bullshit was just like a big, huge light that was shown on it. It was just terrible. Like, whenever Miz comes out and he's like, I like the New Day. They were expecting fans to be like, yeah, we like New Day, but they just hate Logan Paul so much.
As they should.
And they didn't even hear him say that.
As they should.
Honestly, Logan Paul, here's the thing. Logan Paul, they're so worried about their reputation, right? And Logan Paul is not a good human being. I will tell you this right now. He does not belong in WWE. Okay, with all the controversy surrounding his YouTube channel years ago, filming Japanese people who had committed suicide and all that stuff, and then he's got a real troubled history with women. Why is he on WWE television? They talk about, we want this wholesome appearance, but you're gonna have a slime ball like Logan Paul be on your television screen? Like, get real, WWE. Like, it's complete utter bullshit. Like, my fiance, she doesn't really watch wrestling. Whenever Logan Paul was on the stream while we were watching WrestleMania, she was like, "Oh my god, this guy! Like, really?" Like, she never reacts to stuff too much. And when she saw Logan Paul on TV, she's like, "This gives me a bad taste in my mouth for WWE." So he needs to go. He needs to not be on there. There you go.
I'd rather see you, Nick.
Me too.
You're more entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely.
They put WWE tweeted out a picture of Logan Paul tonight and said, "Caption this." And my caption was, "Can I be any more douchey?"
Yeah. I mean,
they didn't retweet it.
No.
But again, I was just so happy to see him get booed. Like, we don't want to see this shit. Let's start booing more shit. Come on, people. Let's stop showing up and let the ratings drop.
Let's put Bad Bunny on TV. Put Bad Bunny on TV.
Please don't.
I mean, he's better than Logan Paul. If you're gonna have a celebrity, if you're gonna have a celebrity appearance,
I don't really want to see either of them.
I mean, I don't either. But if you're gonna do a celebrity appearance, let it be Bad Bunny. At least he cares about the damn sport.
So I read tonight on, I believe it was PW Insider, that Kofi was supposed to be another member of the NWO on Saturday, but he was not cleared to be there. So don't know what's wrong with him. So Xavier had to do it alone, and it would have been cool to have two members of the NWO. And I guess there's an NWO New Day shirt coming out, a mock-up of the NWO shirt.
Okay. So, that makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I guess
not a great
that
segment.
was behind that whole... Again, like you could have easily eliminated 45 minutes of SummerSlam that had nothing to do with it. Between that segment, between the Olympians coming out, and between the stupid Nakamura entrance. Like,
because that was 5 hours of horseshit.
With an Ultimate Edition. Oh God, save me money.
Austin, are you trying to like kill Mattel here? Like, come on, we've got friends at Mattel.
Yes. Mattel is a friend of the Turnbuckle Tavern. Those guys are great.
Yeah,
those guys, Steve and Robert and Bill, and they love the Tavern. What's not to love? What's not to love about us? Everybody loves the Tavern, right, Austin? So, but okay, so then we get Xavier again. I was gonna say Austin Creed because that's a better name than Xavier.
It is, yeah.
But let's give him a stupid name when he already has an awesome name.
Right.
We get him versus the Miz, whatever, fine match. But then we finally see the Miz and Morrison break up. Finally, we could see Morrison hopefully get to do what he could do, what we hoped he would do when he came back. I mean, I'm saying we hope, but they're going to screw it up somehow.
It's 2009 all over again, though. I mean,
I hear when they get AK backers, they'll throw in Goldberg. They can throw it in, so I can throw it out. I love the Tavern. Thank you, Tyson. Tyson, one of the leaders of the Tavern Army. We love Tyson.
Yeah, TNT.
Austin is another huge Tavern backer.
Yep,
follow him. Austin, plug your Twitter. I forgot what it is. Make sure you send me the info that I can pin. I will write it for you. I know we were talking. Me and Austin were talking during the show tonight. He was graceful to 12 people. To 12 people? Go 12 people. To tell people to follow us on Twitch. Like we have to get the word about the Turnbuckle Tavern on Twitch. Turnbuckle Tavern on Twitch. Follow us there. Watch our streams there. Or on
Tom,
YouTube.
Did you know we had over 1,000 viewers last week?
On which show?
On this one right here. Raw Recap, baby.
Wow, we almost hit as many viewers as Raw.
At least 1,000 people cared.
It's just to see. Listen, that was just to see me and you. Listen, we're talking to 12 people right now. That's friggin' awesome because we're seeing Austin come back and Tyson's here every week, and we got all these other people. Natural disaster. Nick Storm is showing up every week. Fabulous disaster. Yeah, like I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. Rest Central. Yeah, why don't I put it on the screen instead of me trying to read it when I can't even see? Rest Central is the Wrestling page. Both are on Twitter.
Sweet.
Follow him. He's
great.
He's great. So Rampage, 1.2 million viewers.
Nice.
Way to go for that. I can't wait.
10 o'clock.
Oh, we got Chad Sneed here. We got the two bad Chads. What's up, Sneed? So we got the support. We got the love, man. Why watch Raw when you can watch us after? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And
my stupid notes keep going away. And that's very annoying.
So we had Morrison, Miz and Morrison.
So like they finally break up. Like it'd be nice to see the Miz get back to the heel that he could be instead of the joke he's been. Everybody's happy to see Sneed.
Yeah,
Sneed is the best. We got a little
the man.
So let's see if Morrison could do what he could do, and Miz could go back to being the heel that he could be. He's so good when he's bad. It would be like entertaining, but they'll find a way to mess it up. Like,
absolutely.
Oh, Haven Nation 64 OG 640G. How the hell are we doing, boys? We are doing well. I'm back from Chicago.
We're doing okay. I mean, we did went through Monday Night Raw, but it could be better.
But we are here for you. We review it for you. Oh yeah, and as I tweeted out earlier, the reunion nobody wanted to see was Nia and Shayna. Like they break them up a few weeks ago, they're forgotten about, and then all of a sudden, oh, what could we do with them?
I guess. I mean,
They're back
it's
together.
just
Why?
another proof where WWE thinks we're just stupid. Where we're going to forget about that?
Yeah, why not just have them fight each other instead?
Because there's no tag teams in the women's tag team division, and you need a team.
There's no women's tag team division.
I know.
So we don't even need it.
So we need a feud starting, fueling up so that we can have somebody to go against the tag team champions. It's
dude. Like I don't even know Cross's past. Like the little bit I've seen of him in NXT, I didn't see him before that. But oh my god, the guy is like, whether he had a past or not, holy crap, have they just destroyed anything about him?
They really have. That
really,
promo,
really fast.
That promo with Adam Cole a couple months back, when they were there, he was in the title picture. It was like shining a light on all of his weaknesses. It was like, ooh, yikes! He's right.
That guy, and you could tell from what I understand, like the guy was really good before Chad. Chad was telling me about how good he was in Impact and on the Indies. And like, guy sounds like a guy who loves wrestling and wants to be good. So how much is he regretting that he's stuck in this hellhole now?
I mean, I think that goes for any young or any wrestler that's put in any time in the Indies.
I agree with Nick Storm 100%.
Yep. Well,
I agree.
Yep.
Let's see this. Yeah, he did have a lot of potential, but they've squashed him. They've ruined him. They've totally destroyed him. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if he's released by the end of the week. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Demolition Cross.
Anything right now is up for grabs.
It doesn't even matter that he's winning. It's just so weak. Everything about him is weak. He's not a monster. He's not being booked strong. Like, it's just freaking terrible. They've destroyed everything about him. Get rid of the 24/7 title.
Oh,
Reggie.
God.
I mean, I don't think Reggie's on the list, unfortunately, but he'd be on my list of guys to future endeavor.
Right. Absolutely.
I was hoping we wouldn't be seeing Jinder anymore, but we have to see him in a match against Mansoor tonight.
I was hoping they'd hinder the Jinder, but whatever.
Killer Cross on the Indies was extremely creative with his character promos cut from the same mold as Bray Malachi. Yes, but the thing is, on the Indies, he was in control of himself, and now he's got a 70-something-year-old man who's out of touch trying to tell him what he thinks is good or whatever, and it's freaking terrible. It is terrible. It is absolutely terrible. Charlotte comes out, and she cuts a nice promo. I almost thought something big was going to happen during her promo. The way she was talking, I'm like, oh my god, is somebody going to debut here? I'm like, is this going to be Tessa? And then Alexa came out, and I love Alexa, but I read a great thing online tonight, and it said they should just shift over Alexa to Friday Night Smackdown, back to her old gimmick, and somebody could say what happened, and she could I had a case of the Mondays, and I'm like, go be a pawpaw, Vince.
Yeah.
Go buy the shirt. Pro Wrestling Tees. I think it's /Tavern. If not, go to the turnbuckletavern.com. All of our links are there.
ProWrestlingTees.com/tavern.
Yeah, and you could go get the OG Fit Kid shirt. The staple shirt.
Or the Boney Khan shirt.
Or the Boney Khan. We even have a Young Anthony shirt if for some reason you want to support him. I'm just kidding, Young Anthony. I'm just kidding. So I mean, Charlotte, she's a trooper. She's just, she's probably thinking of it. She probably has a wall in her house with some chalk, and every day she's just crossing off another day till her contract's up, and it feels like she's out of jail and she could go.
I think that's the only reason why they gave her the title, because they knew it's probably going to be up. They're going to try to hurry up and get her to the 16 titles. And
honestly, I don't think if they knew she was leaving, they would rush to give her the titles. I don't think they would want to do it with her.
Well, I don't know. So it doesn't make it doesn't make any sense Why
have a
they
code.
build up Nikki A.S.H, and only for her to lose up the title next month. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
That honestly, that kind of ticked me off more than Bianca losing in 26 seconds.
Was it even 26 seconds?
I don't know.
How stupid. And now, from what I read today, they're making Becky the number one heel in the company. Like, they're not going to boo her like idiots. Like,
she's
why would you take some?
draw.
This is what is wrong with this company. They don't want her to get bigger than a company that they're going to fucking bury her. She'll be released soon.
Yeah.
No, she's not on my list. So then we get the tag team match of Nikki and Rhea versus Shayna and
who cares?
Mia. Who cares? It's like why?
Yeah.
Another ruined NXT wrestler, Shayna, 100%.
Oh yeah,
totally.
Absolutely.
That she was so fucking intimidating. They could have done so much with her, and they ruined it up. They just ruined her, and I don't understand why. Like,
it doesn't make sense. It just I've got a live follow from Austin right here. Just got you back there, Austin. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I was excited to see Shayna. She was really awesome in NXT.
Yeah,
and
they do that with everybody. Like they soften them up. You can't be hard on the main roster. Talking about boners, everybody softened up on their main roster.
Yeah, so. Yeah. It's like they're coming off that Blue Chew, baby. You know.
Yeah.
And all this, like, well, what about people like Nakamura and Riddle and Damian Priest, who are all champions? Okay, but eventually, what's going to happen is they won't be champions anymore, and they'll be pushed down the card, eventually released. That's what happens. Yep. That's the issue. It's not it's not the fact that you don't have NXT wrestlers, former NXT wrestlers that are champions. Somebody's got to be a champion because they're getting rid of all their old talent.
Yeah. So time to merge. Time to get rid of the brand split. Yeah. Time to merge. Too many titles. Have some more like grudge matches on pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Instead of every match being a title match.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. You get the RKBro celebration, and then you get another Riddle versus AJ match. Like
who cares?
Again, nothing even matches their match they had on SmackDown. I think it was Riddle was first called up. They had a solid match over there.
Right. Yeah.
But we just saw them wrestle a couple of weeks ago. At least there wasn't as many rematches tonight as there has been. But
yeah,
you know, there'll probably be a rematch now. Everything we saw tonight will be a different version of that match up until the next pay-per-view.
Right. I mean, there were some fresh matches. You know, and then next week we're getting Sheamus versus Bobby Lashley. Don't know where that's going, but
I mean it should be a physical match. But the way they water everything down, it's just terrible.
Yeah, it's the only problem is you got heel versus heel. That never really works too.
I really wish that's what they would do.
Yeah.
I really wish. Or Survivor Series. They always have all the champions go against each other. Honestly, I feel like this show sounds like it was awful based on hearing the card just now. Actually, it was better than it's been the last month, but that's not saying much. I said that in the beginning. It's been so bad, and like we got to see Miz and Morrison finally break up, but like,
I agree.
It was better, but like, it's like saying what's better than like diarrhea? Like, it's just a little firm. It's just a little. It's just loose. Like, you know, when you're really sick, and it's like, okay, it wasn't total liquid this time. It was like that's kind of how I feel like it was.
I went full turd on this one.
Anthony.
I think you know. For me personally, you know, you're right. You know, we had fresh matches, but that whole Logan Paul segment,
oh, that was terrible.
It was just
they booed him, so that made it all worth it.
Yeah, but
that made it all worth it.
The thing is it wasn't planned for him to be booed.
And that makes it better. That makes it better.
Yeah, it just shone a light too much of how shitty their system is right now, you know?
Yeah. Well, keep releasing people.
Yeah. Well, then interesting enough, I don't know if you caught. I caught bits and pieces of this. Nick Khan did an interview with Ariel Helwani over the weekend.
I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, he basically said like we're open for business, not that we're seeking out a sell, but we're open to your
100%.
talks. And I don't know what's your thoughts on that. Like, I mean, it sounds like that they would be open to some type of buyout, but that they're not seeking it. But the way they're acting,
No, I heard that.
It doesn't make sense, you know.
What? Whoa, Chad. You know what I'm actually enjoying right now? This hold down on his luck Baron Corbin gimmick.
I do like it too. I do like it too.
Okay.
It's different, you know.
Wow. Okay, so let me go through the list and tell you who I'm predicting will be released this week. Okay.
All right.
I said Liv Morgan. She's a goner. Sorry. Apollo Crews. Putting him on the list. I know you think
you just made the list.
He just made the list. Okay, I'm going through the list. You keep talking as I'm going through the list. Let's put Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander on the list.
Yeah.
And Cedric Alexander is a very talented guy if they used him right. You know.
T-Bar and Mace.
I think for some reason they're tied to them. I said Apollo Crews, a common Aziz, put him on the list.
All right.
Oh, Dana Brooke. See ya.
See ya. Nice to know you, kid. We'll see you in Impact.
She's on the list. Somebody keep track of my list.
Let's see. Off the top of my head. Mansoor.
No, I don't think he's on the list. No. I wouldn't be surprised to see Jeff Hardy released to save his money with what they're doing with him. I wouldn't be surprised to see Jinder and his two cronies. They're not high on my list. I wouldn't be surprised.
Come on, you're not a Veer and Shanky fan?
Do I have to answer that? I wouldn't be surprised to see Karrion Kross released by the end of the week. I wouldn't be surprised to see Keith Lee released by the end of the week. Oh, look right there. I look up and that's what I see.
Yeah.
Did you all see tonight during the Logan Paul segment? Kevin Owens tweeted out a GIF of himself, like rolling his eyes.
Yeah.
Right during the segment.
Yeah. That was one thing I did like about WrestleMania. That is how he gave him a stunner. Like,
wouldn't be surprised to see Mandy Rose released this week. Okay,
man,
would not be surprised.
Who's Corey Graves going to drool over?
Maybe Street Profits.
Nah. I think they're possibly. I can't see it though, but who knows? They released Bray Wyatt, so
exactly.
Anybody
held on to Paige. Why is Paige still there? Like they're paying her.
Anybody's on the chopping table. Yeah, why is Paige still there? She does nothing. You know. I mean,
oh man, my thing went all the way back to the beginning. The Staples list. That's right. You just made the list. You all know what's funny? I see a lot of potential in Veer and Shanky. They're just being used so wrong. Dude, young Anthony, that's everybody in this freaking company for the last 20 years. It goes back more than 20 years. Like, you go back to Haku when he was in WWE, and then he goes over to WCW, and they built him into a legit monster where he was fearful there. Like, WWE just doesn't do that. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be Gable and Otis maybe could be released.
Maybe it's anybody's possible. Anybody's fair game. Honestly.
Wouldn't be shocked to see Ricochet released.
WWE has come to the terms of Vince McMahon.
We could only hope. We could only hope. Any more? Not the Miz, not Titus, not. Where's Toni Storm been? Why aren't they using her? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. All right, that's my list. Everybody I said is my list. Did you know that Veer is the guy from the $1 Million Army Disney movie was made about? I don't even know what the $1 Million Arm Disney movie is, so
No.
I did not know that.
Young Anthony, tell us about this.
Young Anthony's so young, he's still watching Disney movies. Oh, awesome, Nick. Nick is the best.
Oh,
We
he's
have the
great.
best followers here, man. Thank you, guys. I know we always thank you, but we'll never get tired of thanking you. Where would you like to see Ricochet go? Oh, man. Ricochet could go to Impact and be a friggin' star.
Oh man, just imagine him in the X division.
Yeah.
Instant star.
I'd love to see him go to Impact. Where would you like to see him go, Austin? Ricochet, he could go anywhere, but I think Impact would best suit him. I really do.
So
like I
what
said-
were some of your thoughts on as far as on the Raw side on the SummerSlam card?
SummerSlam, first of all, it was too Ricochet to Impact. Pretty please. See, I know what I'm talking about, Nick. Look at this, Nick Storm. You all are the best. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you,
Thank
Nick.
you. Dude, SummerSlam, Roman and Cena probably would have been a lot better if it wasn't like 18 hours into the show. It seemed like a solid match, but by then, from trying to sit there for so long in Chicago, it was just like so disconnected from another pay-per-view. Like the whole Becky thing was just why do you bury a champion like that? I don't get it.
They did that onto both women. Honestly, it really it ticked me off.
Yeah,
I thought Nikki Ash, she needed a little bit of legs to get this gimmick over because there's still some people that were like, oh, this gimmick sucks. Which, I mean, I get their point, whatever, but her way. But all they did was just like, nope, nice try. We're doing it our way, and completely killed her character.
Like, listen, everybody out there, if you watch SummerSlam, I did a poll on my Twitter asking people what they thought of it. Let me go see the results. What did you all think of SummerSlam? Like, I was only able to do 1 to 4 stars on Twitter because it wouldn't let me put a 5th option in. Let's see what the results of that was. And I'm curious, do people actually like it? Because I don't even think I thought the Seth Edge match was even underwhelming. I thought it looked like
I gave it 2 stars.
The match?
Well,
or SummerSlam?
The SummerSlam as a whole.
Oh, okay.
Edge and Seth was probably the best match of the night, but that's not really saying much, honestly.
Oh, wow. This is kind of crazy. Like, okay. Not a ton of votes. I should have put it up sooner, maybe. It was 29% for 1 star, 29% for 2 stars, 14% for 3 stars, and 28% for 4 stars. So a mixed bag of ratings for SummerSlam. The young Anthony gave it 2 stars. Because if you wanted to sleep, that's awesome. Then it worked great.
Yeah. If you want to go to Snooze Fest, then watch SummerSlam. Yeah. Actually, I put it on Saturday night. Yeah, I actually fell asleep too.
Like I don't understand why 10 stars for SummerSlam. You really enjoyed it?
I don't. I think he's being funny. He's a funny guy. That Nick. That Nick Storm is a real funny guy.
I mean, that's actually a good idea, Fabulous Disaster, because then you could probably enjoy the Cena match and Cena versus Roman match, and then the Brock coming back as a good guy with the man bun and the beard. There was something I liked about that.
What was it?
Seeing him as a good guy and actually see him smile in the ring, like enjoying the fans' reaction to him.
He looked like a jacked up Viking version of Dean Ambrose.
Gotcha. That's funny. Oop. Yeah, I like his new look. We'll see what happens with that. I honestly still feel like they're building, and this is one of the things I've been saying why I think, back to what Chad said earlier, one of the reasons why I think there's going to be the end of the brand split, because for me, I've said this for months since WrestleMania, I feel like they're building versus a Roman versus Bobby match, thank you, to combine the titles. They're just building up these two bad guy monsters. They're beating the people in their way. And I mean, is WWE that predictable that I've been reading it out on the wall for the last 4 or 5 months? You know, J-Bo, and I've said it to you.
Yeah. I don't know. Who do you think Bobby faces in at the Blood Money Festival?
Oh my God. If I was a wrestler, if I worked for WWE, I would not be going. I'd be opting out of that.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way with everything going on right now. What are you thinking? Like, stop.
Not just COVID, you know,
right?
Like the Middle East is
COVID. The Taliban.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody returned this week.
Yeah.
CM Punk returned, Brock, Becky, and the Taliban.
It's like the NWO coming back, baby.
So, yeah.
Full takeover.
I'm going to give tonight's show 2 stars.
Star and a half.
I thought it was better than it's been. And I know next week it's going to go right back to be. And that wasn't even good. I'm not saying it was good. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying it's better than it's been. Loose stool or water diarrhea. You know.
I got a star and a half, man. God, that Logan Paul segment was just atrocious. I'm sorry. Like you're right. There was a good mixture of new stuff. You know,
new stuff that they can repeat for the next 5 weeks.
Right.
That's why tonight's show was actually a little better, because it was actually new stuff that they can now go back and kill us with next week.
Yeah.
Like, I could probably write the card for next week right now. We're going to see Eva versus Doudrop. You know that. We're going to see some type of thing with Alexa and Charlotte. You know that. There's going to be another match. It's going to be maybe a rematch for the tag team titles with AJ and almost he's good. No, he's really not. Against
almost a wrestler.
Bro.
Almost a wrestler.
Almost a wrestler. Yeah, like, it's just so predictable. Like, you're going to see something else with the Miz and Morrison. Thank God they finally broke them up. I'd like to see them.
Well, they're going to have a match next week, so that'll actually be kind of interesting.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think I'm just ruined by AEW being so good and something different and enjoyable every week, and guys going out there.
I know we have the Dynamite Discourse and the Rampage recap, but can we talk about that real quick? Just how amazing that CM Punk return. I know we've talked about it, blue in the face here, but
my voice still isn't 100% back.
My God, like, just
greatest. I mean, tied for the greatest. Maybe it's a little ahead. Like, I was 5 years old. No, I was 8 years old when I was at the Garden when Mr. T popped out of the crowd to help Hogan. That was amazing as a little kid. But for something to pop me like this did as a adult,
yeah,
like, that's even more. I guess that is more amazing, because what a moment! Holy crap!
I mean,
why couldn't they show my tears coming down my face and I'd be given free shit?
You got to sit on the hard cam side next time.
Look, we got Mo NWO in the house. Glad you enjoyed yourself in Chicago. Surprised your first time.
Mo NWO.
Well, it's my first time I've ever been to Chicago, but man, my favorite thing I think that I ate there was the Italian steak sandwich from Portillo's.
Portillo's, baby.
Top 5 moments. Well, young Anthony, it should be number 1 with what I remember from the 20 years you've been alive. Did I go to the Bean?
No, that's in the part. The little silver bean thing. It's like a little statue kind of thing. Look it up.
I went to PWT's.
There you go.
Went to the Staples Center. I mean, the United Center. I should have went to LA. That's my center. My state confused.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. It was just amazing. I'm so excited for
the Italian beef sandwich. Did I say steak? I didn't. It wasn't like a cheesesteak. It was nothing like a cheesesteak. It was so good. Like, different level than a cheesesteak. Like, I love cheesesteaks. This was totally different. They're both good.
Millennium Park. That's right.
No, I did not do Millennium Park, but I ate every possible food I could. We've tried like 3 pizzas and We got donuts from Do Right, very good. We got cupcakes from Molly's. What else?
There you go.
We got the Super Dog. Oh, that was so good too. Best hot dog I ever had. Like the taste of that hot dog, holy smokes, was so good. I can't wait to go back to Chicago. And here's the good news. I only put on 0.6 pounds the whole time I was there.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Okay. I would have to go back to think. Okay, I have to shut that off if he thinks Kofi Mania is better than CM Punk coming back. Anybody want to host a Smackdown recap show with me? I just fired Young. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, that's why we love Young Anthony. But wow, I mean, but in all seriousness, this is like why we love Young Anthony, because he grew up that the best thing he ever saw was Kofi Mania. Like, and that's not an insult to him. I was live for Dolph cashing in. Holy crap, I can't read it now. If he's comparing Dolph cashing in to CM Punk coming back. I love you, Young Anthony, but oh my Lord. Oh my God, we had the chocolate cake tonight, Nicole. Holy smokes, it was so moist. It was so friggin' good. Oh,
was
wow.
it? So it was very John Morrison?
It was moist, yes.
It was John Morrison?
Oh my God, Survivor Series is announced for Brooklyn. Are you going? If I was going to spend my money on a ticket right now, it would be AEW. I need WWE to fix their product and have me reconnect. And the recent pattern makes me have no belief that that's going to happen. Personal connection, man. Yeah, I guess. Cake Shake was really good too. Holy moly. I'm coming back, Nicole. You guys, like they were so amazing. Mike and his family and his wife and his kids are so cute. And they have a 17-year-old cat that was really nice. Although I got allergic to it at one point. But like the Bellcasters are awesome. His mother was awesome. We went to Harry Carey's. I had this big baseball thing made out of white chocolate. I got to beat it with a bat.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah. It was so good.
Who do the Cubs play?
The Royals.
Oh, okay.
Royals.
So
yeah.
A little interleague game. Cool.
Yes, a little interleague game. Like Chicago is the best. The Bellcasters are the best. I can't wait to go out there again. I can't wait for them to come here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out there.
Yeah, dude. I have to come down to you because there's so much food I want to try by you too. So I need to come down.
Yeah, there's a lot.
No.
There's a lot.
Wow, I'm getting hungry thinking about it again. That Italian beef sandwich. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. It was more like a French dip type sandwich, but better.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, no, it was better than French dip. I would compare it more to that than to a cheesesteak. So good. And I had mozzarella cheese melted on it. Oh,
so I love how the Raw recap turns into the Food Network.
Yes, I know. Road trip. All right. Road trip. Guys, is everybody still here? Next week we have a special on the 3rd. October 3rd. We're gonna time to be announced. Hanging at the Tavern. We're going to do these specials every so often where it's just going to be all of us. We're just going to be hanging. We're going to make our predictions for All Out. And then we're just going to shoot the shit about whatever we feel like. It could be wrestling's past. It could be more about All Out. It could be food. It could be anything. It's going to be a fun time. Make sure you're there. Bring a drink. Pour a drink. Hang at the Tavern with us. Crazy tickets sold out quick for I know they did. I'm still thinking, but even on StubHub, they're crazy priced.
$900.
September 2nd. What's September 2nd?
Oh, the Hanging at the Tavern.
Oh, September 2nd. Okay.
Yeah.
That's next Thursday?
I believe.
Or is it Wednesday? I forget what day it is.
Something like that.
I'd have to check. I don't remember. I'm so tired. Like literally, I'm going to just pass out when we're done here. I guess that's it for us. Thank you guys for joining us. Anybody have any other questions? If I have to go through and watch and make my list of the people I predicted who will be released this week. But Liv Morgan is number one.
Put it on the Twitter, Tom.
Yeah, I think I will do that. We'll see. If I friggin' hit it, then I have an inside source. That's all I'm saying. You never know. But they're not done combining. Dude, if they could just eliminate an hour from... How about you get rid of Raw, you just go with SmackDown? How about that? You don't have a show... You don't have a company that needs 5 hours of friggin' shows a week now.
Not with 80 talent spread across both 5 hours.
Thursday, September 2nd. Okay, that's when it is. Okay. Yes. Just hit me up and I will pin and promote. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Austin.
Thank you, Austin. You're
I
awesome.
called you awesome. Austin. Thank you, Austin.
Awesome,
Roman
Austin.
Reigns and John Cena fired. Listen, they're making the big money. You never know.
John Cena's not going to be back after his appearance in the Garden. He's done.
Yeah, but he said he'll be back. So he should be smart and leave.
WrestleMania season?
Probably. I guess we'll see. All right, guys. It was fun. Like, it's always fun doing this show. I enjoy this so much more than watching Raw.
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, that's probably the difference why I hate to say enjoyed it. Why it was better tonight was because it wasn't the same shit week after week. Next week, I'll be back to yelling and comparing myself to Jesus and sacrificing ourselves for all of you. So,
we sacrifice the sins of Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh my God, Vince, go retire, man. Let somebody else run the show. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, we're gonna sign off now. We'll be back on Wednesday for Dynamite Discourse. We got another comment. Let's read the comment. Who commented? Oh, it's Nicole. Flip the coin between the Bellas or Cena. The Bellas are supposedly coming back for a tag team run.
They were supposed to, but they weren't allowed back at SummerSlam.
Why?
Not sure why. That's what Nicole or Nikki Bella said on her Instagram or Twitter or something along those lines.
Oh,
I don't know if it's because Mr. Cena was there or what, but they weren't allowed back. But yes. Anyways, Wednesday Dynamite Discourse.
Yes.
Thursday Fig Night.
Fig Night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tune in. We have another special guest this week. Going to be a really fun show again. It's fun every week. And that show is crushing. That show is awesome, and I cannot wait. Oh, we got more comments. Hold on. Good night, Nicole. Good night, Mo. Thank you for joining in. Nikki and John can't be together, but Roman can make jokes about them on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, we're really signing off this time. I need sleep. And that's it. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week. John, I didn't allow you to plug yourself. Get your plug.
Oh man, thanks. Real quick. At Instagram at Coming Down the Aisle, on Twitter _aisle. This week we got Nick Storm.
Nick Storm, awesome, fun, funny guy. Follow him on all his social media. Is that all your plugs?
That's it. Let's get out of here.
You know where to find us. Oh, guys, favor. When the show is over, okay?
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, rate, review. But go to the comments for this video and leave a comment there because that helps a lot.
Yeah.
All you guys. And if you can also, go give us a review on iTunes. 5 stars and leave a comment about how great the staple is. Or any of our guys because they're all great. But
5 stars.
5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. All right. Love, peace, and wrestling.